What's up, YouTube? So, in this video, I'm going to be taking a look at the Week 9 NFL 2019 schedule. I'm going to be giving my picks. I am recording this as of Wednesday, October 30th. I don't know if I'll have time to record tomorrow, it being Halloween and everything. So I'm just doing bulk recording today. I'm just trying to get a bunch of videos done, and I'm just going to edit them all at once and then figure out how I'm going to release them. As of now, I believe this is going to come out. I don't even know, actually. This might end up coming out Sunday morning, but just know that I am recording this before the Thursday night football game. So don't think I'm just going to pick who I actually seen won on Thursday. So anyway, let's go ahead and get right into this. San Francisco at Arizona, the 49ers. I mean, do I really have to explain why? By the way, I just made a video. If you're a 49ers fan, I literally just got done making a video of Nick Bosa. That should be out before this video, I think. So go ahead and watch that if you haven't. So yeah, I just think San Francisco's defense is insane right now, and Arizona is not really a threat in my eyes at all. So yeah. Moving on, Houston going into Jacksonville. I'm going to go with the Texans. Unfortunately, J.J. Watt is going to be out for the remainder of the season. I think he has a torn pec, but I'm still going to give it to Houston. Their defense, I think, is going to be enough to keep Gardner Minshew down, and I think Deshaun Watson is just really hot right now, and I don't think there's a whole lot Jacksonville can do about it. Washington at Buffalo, the Redskins are terrible, so the Bills. Their defense is solid. No matter who the Redskins quarterback is, I think Buffalo is going to eat them alive, so yeah. Minnesota against Kansas City. I'm going to go with the Chiefs. The only reason I have hesitation is because I don't know if Patrick Mahomes is healthy or not. If Patrick Mahomes is healthy, then yeah, I'm definitely going Kansas City. If he's not, it's a lot closer. Because I think Matt Moore still might be able to beat the Vikings. Matt Moore is not that bad of a quarterback. He's really not. But without... Okay, so here's the thing. If Patrick Mahomes starts, I'm giving it to the Chiefs. But if he's not there, then I am going to give it to the Vikings. Because like I said, I can't record this tomorrow for the actual Thursday injury report. So just keep that in mind. The Jets versus the Dolphins. The Jets, they're both terrible. As a Dolphins fan, I barely want to watch this game, but I kind of feel like I have to. I'm going to go with the Jets, I guess. I don't even want to talk about that game. Bears, Eagles. Eagles. The Bears' defense is incredible. I think it really could give Carson Wentz some problems, but the Bears' offense is atrocious. Hopefully they learn their lesson in the last game. They gave David Montgomery like 20 some carries and he had like 135 yards. Hopefully they learn their lesson and do that again. Run their offense through David Montgomery, take the pressure off of whoever is at quarterback, whether it be Mitchell Trubisky or Chase Daniel or whoever they got back there, because they're all trash, in my opinion. So yeah. Moving on to the Colts versus the Steelers, I'm going with the Colts. Steelers are really struggling. Mason Rudolph, his decision-making is questionable at best. Their defense has been decent, but I don't think it's enough for the Colts. I think the Colts are a pretty balanced team. I'm not really scared of the Colts, but I think they have enough to beat the Steelers. Titans versus the Panthers. I'm going to go with the Panthers. I think Kyle Allen is going to be enough to beat the Titans. This could be a close game, though, in my opinion. I think it will probably be a defensive battle. Honestly, I don't really care who's starting at quarterback for Tennessee. I kind of think it's the same team regardless. Or, not the same team, but I don't think there's a massive difference between Tannehill and Mariota. I really don't. Moving on, at least as far as winning games goes, that is. Detroit at Oakland. Gonna go with Detroit. Detroit is a lot better, in my opinion, than their record implies. I think that the Lions have had a lot of really bad luck. They have since their beginning of their franchise, just about, or at least since Super Bowl era. Yeah, but I do think that Oakland is a lot worse than they seem. I think the Raiders are pretty trash. I think the Lions have enough to potentially beat them. So Tampa Bay against Seattle. I mean, Russell Wilson's hot right now. Their defense is doing a little bit better. It's not great, but it's looking okay. I'm going to go with the Seahawks. Cleveland at Denver. I'm going to go with Cleveland. Who's Denver's starting quarterback now? What was it? Brandon Allen? Some shit like that? Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go with Cleveland. Joe Flacco is not starting. He kind of blew up on the coach's playing calling decisions, so it is what it is there. One thing I will say for Denver, I am happy that they're not rushing out Drew Lock, because Drew Lock is not ready for this. He needs a lot of work. He has a pretty high ceiling, but he needs a lot of work before he's going to be ready. He has a lot of football left to learn. Moving on, Packers versus the Chargers. Packers. The Chargers have been pretty disappointing this year. Their offensive line has really struggled. They haven't really gotten a consistent run game going. And Packers are looking pretty solid. I think their defensive line is going to have a big day against the Chargers. I mean, their interior offensive line isn't that bad. It's their tackles. Their tackles are terrible. And I think Green Bay is going to exploit that majorly. And I think Aaron Rodgers is going to pick apart the Chargers' defense as well. So, New England at Baltimore. Now this, actually, I'm kind of looking forward to. I think I'm gonna give it to the Patriots, but I am looking forward to this game. Just as a football fan, I'm curious to see what Lamar Jackson does against the New England Patriots defense, because they're going to come for him. They're going to try to take his legs away from him, and I'm curious to see what he does against the Patriots. I really am. Even if he loses this game, I want to see if he at least finds a way to play well. Moving on to the last game, Dallas at the Giants. Giants are awful, and this should be, I don't want to say easy win, because there's no real such thing as an easy win in football, but at least not in the NFL. But the Cowboys should absolutely take this. The Giants are awful. So, and as far as the bye weeks go, the Atlanta Falcons, the Cincinnati Bengals, the LA Rams, and the New Orleans Saints are all on bye week. That's pretty good for the Saints, honestly, and Cincinnati. I know Drew Brees did play last week, and he seems to have played well. I haven't looked at the film. I just looked at his stats. They look pretty solid. But another week to get that thumb a little bit healthier before they play the next game. I think that's going to help. In Cincinnati, they just benched Andy Dalton. And, God, hang on. I got to look up the name of the new starting quarterback for them. Bengals quarterbacks. Ryan Finley. Jesus. Yeah. Ryan Finley is going to be starting. He's a rookie this year as well. This will give him the bye week to prepare with the starters and get some snaps and practice and hopefully be a little bit more ready. And I'm curious to see what he does after the bye week. So, yeah. Anyway, I don't think I have a whole lot left to say about this. I just wanted to give my thoughts. Like I said, I don't know when this is going to come out, but just keep in mind that I made these decisions on Wednesday. So, if this comes out after the Thursday Night Football game, just know I did pick the 49ers before they played. So, yeah. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, I would appreciate you hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comments down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.